Because viral resonance isn't luck, it's alignment, a single story beat, a single visual twist that flips the viewer's mirror.
Let's pause this TED Talk for a while. The truth is, if you have been working on video generation using AI, you've probably been through this. You spend some hours doing the scripting, generating images, animating them into videos, and then you upload those, and then you don't go viral. Or if you go, it's not on purpose. Or at least that happens to me. And the question is, why? Why do some very silly videos go viral like Ballerina Cappuccina dancing? Sorry, Ballerina. But it's the truth. Is it about silliness? Because there are very hyper-realistic creations with AI that do go viral. So the question is, where is the trick? In this video I will uncover that. I will go through different AI generations that have been viral during the last months. I will recreate some of those with practical explanations. And in the end of the video, we will see what all they have in common and what you can do to go viral on purpose the next time.
But Luciano, you never went viral. How can you teach something you have never done before?
That is a fair point, but at least I'm doing my homework. Besides, I'm having fun doing this.
I woke up to a rhythm on an empty shore. Neon clouds were humming like I've heard them before. Feet in the sand, heartbeat in my hand. Every lonely color waiting for the band. Hear it calling, calling, no map, no plan. If you've ever felt weird, take a step, grab a hand. We're the misfit choir, let the day catch fire. Spin the world till the doubts retire. Come on,
I love this one, and the reason is it merges a video game that many people know, and I've personally played a lot, and something familiar, which can be your city, your neighborhood. For example, I created my own version, which is Grand Theft Auto 5 in Miami, which is the city of Grand Theft Auto 6. To make this possible, I made use of runway video-to-video feature that allows you to restyle the first frame of a video and use the original video as a driver to generate the new video generation. I use Magnific AI to convert Grand Theft Auto 5 frame into Miami City. And you can apply this not only for Grand Theft Auto. At the end of the day, what you are using is a driving video, which in this case is Grand Theft Auto, but it can also be another video game like Minecraft, or it can be whatever you want. This one was just an example, but there are other cases that use the same principle, which is flipping the status quo. Taking a normal thing, a regular thing that you see every day, and then you kind of switch it. You kind of change the roles. In this case, a dog is petting a human, but it can be whatever you want. This is another one that I've seen, which I call it the Dynasty evolution, which is basically using an AI generation model to transition from one image to the next one and use that to see the evolution of time in a specific country, region, the leaders of a country, etc. The subtle principle that triggers here is the curiosity of people that want to imagine or want to understand how their grandparents looked like, or how the life was in their regions or countries many centuries back, in times that there wasn't real footage to watch. So AI comes to fill that gap. And if I want to create a video like this, it is as simple as creating each keyframe of every year that I want to show in the video, and then generating smooth transitions between them. For example, in this case, I'm using Runway Gen 3 Turbo to achieve it. 2020, we saw a lot of videos on YouTube blowing up that try to colorize, upscale, and do frame interpolation on old footage, in this case New York City in the 1900s, but it can be any other city as well. And that triggers something. Many cases went viral using this technique, and I've seen that what triggers people the most is not the coloring and it's not the scaling. What triggers people is the frame interpolation. If you take a black and white old video and you upscale it and you colorize it, but it has less than 24 frames per second, it still feels like a documentary, like an old footage that has been edited to show it on a documentary series on Netflix, for example. But when you add frame interpolation, it feels like if it was recorded with a nowadays phone. And that felt like a window to the past. And that's, from my point of view, what made these type of videos went viral. Thanks to AI for video generation, we are seeing the same things in the last months, with historical characters taking selfies. Some of these videos might not have 60 frames per second, but the fact that they're taken using a selfie with a 9:16 resolution, with a particular lens configuration, make it feel like it is actually a selfie. And again, it feels like a window to the past. Inside you, there's something happening that is amazing, which is one part of your brain thinks that what you're seeing is fake. There wasn't phones when Einstein talked about relativity. But the fact that it might have 60 frames per second, or the fact that it is recorded vertically, makes some part of you think that it is real, but it feels real. And that combination triggers something that wants you to send it to your friend so he or she can feel the same. This part of the video is inspired by an Instagram account that I follow and I love, which is called Am I Not Here? I've created a video inspired by the universe that this Instagram account shows. So this type of videos create some feeling, some sensation that make you want to share it because of different reasons that are actually related to the previous examples that we've just talked about. These videos generate some nostalgia because of different reasons. Victorian epoch, potential dystopic, cyberpunk future. Some of the characters look sad or destroyed, but they also make you feel familiar. Even though these characters can be creepy, they look like humans. Their eyes look like humans. You feel you can understand their pain or understand their frustrations, whatever those are. So there is a combination of a familiar thing, familiar feeling with something that flips the status quo, in this case combining future technology with Victorian epoch, and that combination makes you want to share the video with someone else. And here's a quick recap on how I created it. First, I took screenshots of the official videos and fed those into ChatGPT. The idea was to put the concept into words, understand it better, and finally create the prompts for my own images. I created some of the images using Midjourney and the other ones using Krea AI, and I finally made the animations with Runway Gen 4. I've tried to follow that example with a new creation, and I'm talking about this concept of merging a familiar thing with something that flips the status quo. So I've created a short of the ancient Rome with a DJ. Let's have a look.
So, what are the conclusions? What should I have in mind if I want to go virally?
Okay, so first of all, I think that whatever you do, Valerina, is gonna go viral. There's something about you and Tralalero and Tun 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 Sahur. Whatever you do, guys, is gonna go viral. So congratulations. But if I want to make a conclusion out of the examples that we've just seen, it's going to be this. Next time you try to create a video using AI and you want to achieve virality on purpose, you must focus on two things. Ensure there is an anachronism. What I mean by that is that the merge of something familiar with something that challenges the status quo, like an old epoch with a futuristic technology, or an animal taking the role of a human and a human taking the role of an animal. Try to merge something familiar with something that is not and challenges reality. And the second thing is give importance to the texture of reality. And what I mean by that is ensure that it feels real. It feels like it really happened, like someone really recorded that what you are seeing, despite being strange or unexpected, actually occurred. So in this sense, you might give importance to color correction or color grading, decide if you want to have 60 frames per second or 20 frames per second, decide if you want a horizontal or vertical resolution. And then if you go viral after watching this video, please let me know. I'm really having fun doing this.
Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe. I'm going to be happy. Also, if you don't subscribe, the police is going to come for me.
No, no, la policía no.